Morning, we are here at 大关中心农货市场. Yes! We got some strawberries already. This is an integrated wholesale market with so many things. Just everything. We got this osmanthus flavored fermented rice milk drink. It's like sweet, a little bit sourish and gassy-ish. But nice. We also got this colorful corn which tastes like glutinous rice. We're now at Kunming Old Street, Kunming Laojie, which is a very quaint street to just stroll around. So I found this place for lunch. It's called Qiezi Haha and it's famous for the spicy eggplant as well as their crispy duck. We have the crispy duck, the chili beef with vermicelli and the eggplant. Yay! Lunch is served! Super saucy. Very flavorful, crispy, succulent duck. How's it?
The flavor is very robust.
Robust? It's like strawberry jam.
Look at how it looks like. Creamy.
No lah, your mind's playing tricks on you. It's like a very soft strawberry. Very sweet and soft strawberry. This is the most disappointing one.
Yeah, but it's like the lightest.
We're now at Shangrila for some tea. All their teas come with no sugar, it's just pure tea. There are tons of shops to go in at the Kunming Old Street. We found this place selling tang bao and I immediately went in. It's basically a giant soup dumpling with mushrooms and it's delicious. There are so many things to eat, see and do here. Definitely recommend coming here when you're in Kunming. Cafe Street. Welcome to Green Lake Park, Cuihu Gongyuan. This huge park is in the middle of Kunming City and it just has so many flowers, a beautiful lake and nice food to just eat and chill. We stayed at Cachet Hotel in Kunming. We're gonna have breakfast and then catch the train at 9:20. So see you later. We're now on the train on the way to Dali. So for the train, we took it from Kunming station and it took about 20 minutes to get from the entrance of the train station to the actual train. So make sure to come a bit earlier for your train timing because you need to pass through the X-ray scanners, you'll need to check your passport if you have the tickets, and then there's another check-in at the train gate to make sure that you have your tickets before boarding. So the whole process took about 20 minutes and it was quite easy, we just got through very smoothly. So on the train now, on the way to Dali. We booked the second class seats on the high-speed rail and were there in a jiffy. The Dali hotel that we checked into was so beautiful. I highly recommend this place. Hospitality was A+, and the space was so spacious, clean and comfortable. They also provided tea time snacks which were this fruit and this amazing cheesecake. Welcome to Xizhou Guzheng, Xizhou Ancient Town. We're gonna eat tofu. Take one.
bowl of lightly seasoned cold noodles were not really my thing.
In Xizhou, must try Xizhou Baba. Very fluffy.
Another ancient town with so many shops, and this roast bean was one of the best we had during our trip. I also really like P. Grace, which is a perfume brand only in Yunnan. And finally, the part of Xizhou that everyone comes for, this beautiful grassland. There are so many photographers here, and they just go around asking you if you want a photo. We then got Dakou tea. They only have one drink and they do it so well, which is this hand-beaten lemon tea.
Welcome to Sansheng Island. We are here and there's a lot of, there's a lake, greenery to picnic, and a lot of bike rental places. So if you want to have a chill day, strolling around the lake, riding a bike, driving a buggy, this is a good place to rent it from.
Super nice spot to picnic, to just relax, enjoy the view, maybe have a cafe. There are so many around this stretch. Beautiful place. Dinner time, we're eating poisonous mushrooms. Legitimately though, these mushrooms are poisonous, so we had to leave it alone for a full 20 to 30 minutes to cook fully before touching the soup. If not, things could go really wrong.
It's a very rich and flavorful soup. Actually, I really like it. You? There are like 6 different kinds of mushrooms.
How do you do the slurping noise in the background?
This one's like spongy, tasty, quite soft. This one looks super soft. I haven't hold it with my hands. It's like jelly
We also got beef and they gave us free yogurt.
We can take this back to the hotel, right?
来到大理要喝一杯大理，可爱的狗。
Good morning, another bright day in Dali, and we headed on to the vegetable market in the morning because I really wanted to go to Yumi Dashu, which is just this corn stall in the market selling fresh corn juice. And how it tastes, it really just tastes like corn juice. It was okay. First town of the day is Shangrila, ancient town. So it's on the opposite side of the Erhai Lake, so it's a little bit of a drive away, but definitely worth visiting. Let's go there! Oh my god! We had lunch at this Bai Chu barbecue restaurant, and we didn't know what we were ordering, to be honest, but it was a set meal with so much meat, so much vegetables, so much liao. It tasted really good. That's all you need to know. Next stop is Wen Bichun, famous for its rainbow roads and aesthetic cafes. This one we found was so nice just to relax and chill, look at the view and enjoy your drink and cake. Next stop is Dali's own Santorini, which, as the name suggests, is modeled after the Greek Santorini. After a whole day of exploring around Erhai Lake, we are done and dusted. We ended up at this nearby Sichuan restaurant to get a grilled fish.
We are now on the train on the way to Lijiang, and we're in the first class cabin.
checked into our Lijiang hotel, which is by far the fanciest and nicest hotel we're staying at for the whole trip. It was comfortable, spacious, and luxurious. And because we booked it as part of our pre-wed shoot package, one night was free and the rest of the nights were at a heavily discounted rate. We headed to the nearby Shuhe ancient town to explore a little bit and have lunch. We decided to grab this grandmother's wax ribs hot pot, which is a local delicacy, and I really enjoyed these local lake vegetables and the hot pot soup. We're going to select our outfit for our wedding photo shoot! I found this wedding photo shoot studio on Xiaohongshu after months of researching and comparing different vendors. I found that their dress selection was okay.
Too much.
It was a bit limited in terms of styles that I liked, so there were only a few dresses that I could really pick from. It's 4 a.m. in the morning and we are on the way to the studio. The early bird definitely catches the worm because I got to pick out my flowers first, as well as the headgear that I wanted for the Chinese traditional outfit. On the shoot, we were accompanied by the driver cum assistant, the photographer, as well as the makeup artist. The photographer was very experienced in teaching us how to pose as well as to take all the right angles. Hello. The makeup is very doing style. I look like a reindeer. We are at the second filming location called Dizhonghai in our second outfits. We had lunch at this Sichuan restaurant, and right behind it was this abandoned house kind of situation that we just did the makeup and change in, which was a little weird and uncomfortable, but I guess this is how they do it. At night, we just went back to Shuhe ancient town, and this was the best meal of our whole trip. You must try this. It's a Yunnan speciality, and it's basically them steaming this fish, so super fresh, super flavorful. And I really love this yumi baba, which is super fragrant cornbread. Next day, we went back to the studio to pick up our top pics to print out in the albums and the frames. We then headed to the Lijiang ancient town for their guoqiao mi xian, which tastes great when accompanied with sauce. They also are famous for this smashed fruit kind of thing. And after that, we just explored the ancient town, which is huge. We got lost and ended up in the same square multiple times. Somehow it's like a maze here. Stumbled upon this hidden gem in the city. It's a national park called Black Dragon Pool. We decided to order in Korean fried chicken, and it was the worst I have ever had. And it's finally the day that we get to go to the all-famous Yulong Xueshan, or also known as the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. We're already at 3,100 meters above sea level, so Oxygen tank is necessary, especially because we're going up to over 4,000 meters above sea level. So I'm already feeling a little weak. Maybe I'm a little weak, but yeah, let's go up. See you there. We're finally on the bus to the cable car after like half an hour. Finally in the cable car after like 1.5 hours. The air is thin, so just like walk slowly, bring some oxygen,
You can
bring
buy
some sugar.
oxygen is cheaper than buying it here.
Hello, Meituan. We made it to like the top, which is 1480 meters above sea level. Now we're climbing down.
out
The
of
rush,
oxygen.
yeah, the oxygen can is pretty good. This big one lasted us all the way up to 4680. So I think actually one can is enough for 2 people, but just buy 2 to, you know, be safe. Right? You can never have too much oxygen. Sorry, I keep looking at the floor because I'm like going down the stairs right now. But yeah, the view is pretty spectacular. There's also a very long queue just to go up to the highest point to take your picture with the 4680 sign. Now we gotta skiddy down the mountain. We also went to Lanyue, but it was so crowded. Last ancient town of Lijiang is Baisha Guzhang. We stumbled upon this yak chili and I really loved the pineapple one. We brought a few home. It was so good. Also found this cute cafe just to chill and have a drink. Today we are starting our journey at the Tiger Leaping Gorge and there are a lot of stairs to climb. How are you feeling today?
Tired.
Tired already. We just started! This spot is really simple. You just go down, see the gorge and come back up. I don't know how this tiger got phenomenal jumping capabilities, but apparently this happened in the past. So if you're tired or you just don't want to take stairs, there's a escalator option. 100 yuan for two-way trip down and up, and 65 for one-way ticket. Also, when you're here, make sure to take a picture and you'll get the tiny one for free. Where are we now?
We are at, I don't know where we
We're at some random viewing point, and this place is a bit rickety. It's a bit scary because it's just held by wooden planks and nails that were built years and years and years and years ago. And just now he stepped on one of the plank and it kind of flew up, so just being very careful here. Now at Shangrila, Inner Harmony Stupa of Pagoda, and it's this huge pagoda there, which is one of Shangri-La's largest pagodas. There's a beautiful prayer hall inside. We grabbed a quick lunch before heading into Songzanling Monastery. This is the largest Tibetan Buddhist temple in Yunnan, China, and is a huge site for you to explore and really understand the culture here in Shangrila. There's a hilly slope here for everyone to take their pictures, and it offers a pretty good spot of the whole monastery village. So make sure to go onto this hill. Any comments?
打卡打卡。
We're now at Napa Lake. During July and August, it will be fully lake. You won't see any of the land. And during winter time is when you'll see total grassland. So depending on the time that you come during the year, you'll see this as a different scenery.
After dropping our bags at the hotel, we headed to the ancient town and gave a try at their yak yogurt, which was topped off with nougat as well as dried fruits. We saw them do a dance again, so this time, I caved and I actually joined in. It was pretty fun. We were just following the people in the circle who seemed to know what they were doing more. One of the highlights of Shangrila is this giant prayer wheel, which is reputed as the largest one in the world. And it's said that if you spin around 3 times, you would get your wish granted. I'm gonna try the yak milk tea with peach oolong. Taste the tea. The milk flavor is very light. There's no distinct yak taste. We're going for some yak hot pot. To finish off our yaki day, I would say this is the perfect end to it. We had yak hot pot and barbecue. Really enjoyed this snow marble cut of yak meat, which was barbecued to perfection. The hot pot itself was a little gamey for me. It's a beautiful day here at Photoshoot National Park, famous for its primitive landscape featuring scenic hills, meadows, lakes. It is a 1,300 square kilometer park, which is just beauty.
We're now at Tangkuka, which is this beautiful water body, and there is a free photo spot. You get a 5-inch photo for free, so remember to stop here. We're done with our 3.5 km hike, and it was very cooling, sunny, pretty nice hike. 20-30 yuan per person, boat fee. If you're feeling a little lazy or you just want to soak up the place and you don't really have time for the long hike, because it did take us about 1.5, 2 hours to finish this hike. Be mindful that we're on high altitude, so you feel more tired than usual. So we're now headed to the bus to the next stop. We just got off the bus at Itahai bus stop, which took about half an hour, so we totally knocked out on the bus.
For our trip to Shangrila, 2 days, 1 night, we actually rented a driver service to help drive us around to all the viewing spots, which made travelling very convenient. Totally recommend this. finally found something that I haven't seen in the past like 8 days. A fork and a spoon. We found this place on Dianping and it's such a good find. For just 20 Sing dollars, you're getting an hours of foot massage, free flow fruits, drinks, and even lunch.
Free flow food.
Service, massage, and food were all great. It was so worth it and definitely would come back here if I'm in Kunming. I hope you enjoyed our journey in Yunnan China, and please remember to like, share and subscribe, and if there's any questions you have at all, I'm happy to take them. See you in the next trip!